I'm Ellen McCauley at Pray It Off in Syracuse, New York, and I just read a passage by Marianne Williamson about our deepest fear. And one of the things that I want to share with the group is, she said that in the last two lines, that we give other people permission to shine. When we are liberated by our own fear, our presence liberates others. I can say a lot of things about myself that can bring myself down. I can say I've struggled with my weight, I'm still struggling. I can say sometimes I'm not nice, I'm snappy. But what I can say good about myself is I do feel that when I go somewhere, people like to be around me because I give them permission to be happy, to say I love you, to hug them. I give them a permission to sing loud in church because I'm singing loud in church. And I do think that the God in me reaches out to the God in others and helps them. But I will say that I do struggle with my own inadequacies about weight. I don't fear relationships or worried about, am I going to be loved? But I do fear every day, and it's been 6 years and 4 months, that my weight, oh, am I going to weigh 300 again? Oh, you know, I'm struggling, help me, God. And we're going to talk about that fear of success, because this might be our deepest fear. You might actually fear success more than you feel failure. And you guys are sitting out there going, no, Ellen, no, I don't fear success. But do we? Because being programmed for survival isn't the same as being wired for success. Success means change, permanent change. Any of us can say, oh, I was so successful, I lost 10 pounds. What? I got to say no to cheesecake? I don't think I can. What? I got to move more always? I don't think I can. We are programmed to fear the unknown. It's unknown to live a healthy lifestyle because we've always been living an unhealthy one in so many ways. In fact, we may fall short of our dreams, but it's very familiar territory. It's the devil we know. I'm fat, I've always been fat. It's the devil we know. There's no place like home. It's any wonder so few of us take on the big challenges needed to create real change in our lives. And then this is where I go to self-sabotage. And I see it in this group. I worry about it with myself. We'll do so good. And then we're like, oh, you know, can I do this? Maybe I can't. And oh, see, I'm gaining weight. It's just what I thought. And we almost do it to ourselves. You know, if you take it like even homework, where you've got a big paper due, how many times you say, oh, well, I think I'll watch this TV show, or procrastinate. Success threatens because it creates change. Self-sabotage is the unconscious action aimed at removing that threat of change. You know, we feel vulnerable because this new situation tests our limits. I had a person who came once and never came back again because she said, I can't change. I can't change. The thing is, she can. She can change. You have to choose to change. And that choice is every day. We can choose to change today. We might not do so good tomorrow, but then we can choose it again the next day. Fear of success can actually lead your unconscious mind to sabotage your actions. So let's talk about some self-sabotaging behavior and see if you have any of them. One person said, the second you told me to write down how much TV I watched last week, I never watched more TV than I did last week. Yeah? Yeah, she says, I watch more TV than I have in a year because I'm like, I gotta monitor how much TV I watch. Okay, well this is pretty good. I think I'll watch this. How true is that? Why? I'm watching more TV? Partying the night before. All right, you got a big job interview and you're nervous about it. So someone says, well, why don't you come out to the bar and have a few drinks? The next thing you know, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. You're taking a cab home. And then you don't get the job, but then you knew you weren't going to get it anyway. Procrastination, huge. So many of us put off important projects, assignments, tasks. We get so nervous. Maybe one person, you know, it's like you get a bill and it's due in a month. How many people are like, put it in the pile, Even though you got the money, and then it's late, you've got the money, why didn't you just write out the stamp, put it out of there, get it out of the way? All talk and no action. I hate to say that, but we got a few people who are all talk and no action in the group. It's huge. You constantly say, I want to lose weight. I want to get to my goal weight. But you don't want to do the behavior behind it. And sometimes it looks like laziness, but if it's unconscious, you don't even realize it. You're self-sabotaging yourself from getting to your goals. A huge part of it is negative self-talk. I've been fat. I went to my, first Holy Communion in a extra large dress. They had to go to the chubby shop for it. Remember, they used to call it the chubby shop. Who got their first Holy Communion dress at the chubby shop? I did. And then you say, whoa, 7 years old, chubby shop. I'm 59. Maybe I'll always be at the chubby shop. We just have that negative. It gives us an excuse. I'm fat. Always have been fat. What the heck? Might as well still be fat. And how do you overcome this fear of success? How do you overcome it? And we're going to turn off right there, Bob, because I want to spend some time on this.